Founded in 1807 to promote the cause of true and genuine sacred music, the Handel Society was first led by John Hubbard, professor of mathematics at Dartmouth. Over the next 122 years, the group ebbed and flowed, briefly fading from existence, rejuvenated to sing Gilbert and Sullivan in the 1920s, and only found its current niche after World War II. The first more or less complete performance of Handel's Messiah in Hanover took place in Webster Hall, now Rauner Library, in December 1947, and the Society had found the path it still follows today, that of choral orchestral masterworks with professional soloists. For those of us who remember the 1970s, it was a weird time, with disco music throbbing in the background. Certain members of this group shook it up on the dance floor, and Handel Society struggled for lack of a permanent director. Dartmouth broke free of the male directors that had held the baton for over 100 years and hired a 20-something woman as the Society's artistic director and conductor. Her name was Melinda O'Neal. During her interview, Melinda was told of the existence of Handel Society and asked if she had any interest in reviving it. As she later recalled, quote,
"I glowed, beamed, grew 3 inches, internally did 10 jumps for joy, and of course said yes. Performance of choral orchestral works was just what my graduate studies had prepared me for."
Her inaugural performance in November 1979 was Messiah, utilizing the combined forces of Handel Society and the Glee Club for a total of 212 singers on the Spalding stage. During her 25 years with the group, Handel Society performed a distinguished repertory emphasizing large choral orchestral works, over 75 concerts, both on and off campus. Members of the group will remember the first Handel Society tour of Germany and Austria, a tradition that has occurred every 3 years since. Melinda's abiding passion for Berlioz, most recently realized in her book Experiencing Berlioz, A Listener's Companion. The fun we had at rehearsals. For example, during our performance of Berlioz' Romeo and Juliet, Melinda divided the group into 2 choruses, the Montagues and the Capulets. For one rehearsal, one chorus all wore red shirts, while the opposing family wore blue. Many summer sings where students, community members, and others joined together to romp through a masterwork just for the fun of it. The Handel Society's St. Matthew Passion performance in 1998, performed again under Robert Duff in 2013. A wide range of repertoire, including a composition by John Adams. When Melinda told the group there had been tears during the performance of Harmonium, the alto section sadly replied,
"Ours."
Representatives of the Handel Society singing at weddings and at funerals. The time we performed an all-French concert in Windsor as an outreach project, and Melinda allowed a few of us to wave French flags during La Marseillaise. Many carol sings in Rollins Chapel that heralded the start of the holiday season in Hanover with a rousing processional of O Come, Emmanuel. Melinda's direction, which sometimes seemed to be a beautifully choreographed dance determined to bring out the best of the group. Melinda left the Handel Society in 2004 and moved with Maureen to Baltimore, where she conducted the Handel Choir of Baltimore for several years. She retired from the Dartmouth Music Department in 2018. It is fitting that Melinda joins us again tonight to rehearse the Brahms, since she conducted 3 performances of the Requiem in 1984, 1992, and 2003. Welcome home, Melinda.